Diabetes tends to affect patients who are overweight simply because overweight causes that insulin resistance.
Dr. Kevin Pantalone is a Cleveland Clinic endocrinologist.
I like the simple analogy of a key to a locked door. In order to get through that door, you need the key. Insulin is that key in the human body. Without insulin, you can't get the sugar from the bloodstream into the cells to be used to make energy.
I was able to go from 320 pounds down to 220 pounds over a course of, I'm going to say 2 years.
Dan Boozer had ignored his diabetes for several years. Then he met Dr. Pantalone.
Dan is a classic story, I feel, of a slow weight gain that occurs over time as life happens. We get married, we have children, we start in the workforce, and we end up having less time for ourselves, and our diets change and can become less healthy.
I went to college. I actually played college baseball for Kent State. And so I was in pretty good shape, obviously, in order to play at that level. And then I would say after college, I would say that I started gaining a little bit of weight, probably, lifestyle, not as active.
A torn Achilles accelerated Boozer's weight gain.
I was pretty much immobile for a long time. At least 6 months it took me I had a boot on, so I couldn't really do much activity, wasn't working as much. And, after that, I ended up gaining up to about 320 pounds.
At that weight, with uncontrolled diabetes, Dan did not function well.
Sluggish, always wanting to take a nap. It seemed like I was hungry all the time. Just wasn't real motivated to do anything. Just didn't feel like, myself previously, basically.
With Dr. Pantalone's help, which included a medication adjustment, Boozer is down about 100 pounds.
He basically told me, this is the amount of calories you need to take in a day. This is the type of exercise you need to do. So it started with just cardio, doing the treadmill. For instance, he said, do the treadmill for 30 minutes a day. Well, I could only do it for like 10 minutes.
Once he worked up his endurance, Boozer added in weightlifting.
This has created a better way of life for me. I'm more active, way more energy. I sleep 6, maybe 8 hours at the most, just because I'm rested and I'm able to be productive throughout my day.
I know a lot of patients have this despair and this feeling of hopelessness, but the journey has to start somewhere. Leverage your family, leverage your friends, leverage your team of doctors and healthcare providers to help get your blood sugar under control, to help you lose weight and develop a more healthy lifestyle.
For Fox 8, I'm Dr. Marc.
Dr. Marc is sponsored by the Cleveland Clinic.